making a video to show you the 5 items that I found extremely helpful when I was walking my Camino. And also I want to give you 5 tips of things that I wish I knew before I walk my first Camino. My first item, probably you've seen it. If you see some of my videos, you can see me walking with a pair of headphones, and this is what I've been using. These are super nice. I had them for a few years already, and what I like about them is that these are like I think they're called bone conduction. There are different brands you can get online, and what I like about them is that I can listen to my music, I can listen to my books, but I can also hear anything that is around me. So while walking the Camino, it was great because those days that I was walking in around cities on pavement, I could hear cars coming, so that was super nice. Or even when I was walking with friends, I could still listen to some music in the background and have a normal conversation. And also at night when I was editing my videos in the albergue, I could listen to all the music or all the voices, the videos, and it was not disruptive when I was up late at night. So yeah, first item, my headphones. Second item, this is the first time I've used it. My buff, and I love it. I'm a person that doesn't like to wear hats, and I get sunburned really bad. So this was awesome because on those cool mornings, I did my Camino in April, so some mornings it was super cold. So this was really nice to keep my head really warm. And then those warm days, I would put some water in my bath and put it on my neck, and it felt pretty cool. Also for mosquitoes and insects and whatever. So really nice. Buff, awesome. My third item, pair of socks. I brought with me 3 pairs of wool socks, and I like these type of socks because even in the summer, because they tend to keep my feet very dry. The way I did it is every time I stopped for a break, which it was usually 3 hours into my walk, I would put my new pair of wool socks, and I avoided blisters. I never had a problem until the very last day when I walked 40, I think it was 42 kilometers, and I never changed my socks. I just wanted to get there, and I have horrendous blisters in the back of my foot. So 3 pairs of socks. Another thing I brought with me, a power bank. I've seen people they will bring a computer or an iPad, and it's super heavy, very bulky, and you really don't have much time to use those devices. But something I would encourage to bring is, if you use your phone a lot just to take videos or listen to music or using a GPS, is a power bank. And I would charge this every night, same thing with my phone. And there were a few times that I used up all the battery in my phone, so this was incredible. So yeah, power bank. What else? 3, 4. My last item. Oh yeah, most important one. My boots. I'm not a fan of trail runners. I think most people will wear sneakers or trail runners, and I understand they're really comfortable, but I choose boots because of the ankle support. After walking a few kilometers, I find that these are, to me, they are the best. I also like the protection for my toes, and sometimes you trip into things and it's super it hurts so much, so this is super helpful. So yeah, I will go with boots all the time. These are also waterproof, so the only few days that I have a little bit of rain, I never had any problem, and I understand that sometimes it will get wet, but yeah, this was my choice, and so happy about it. So yeah, these are the 5 items: headphones, wool socks with your shoes, either sneakers, trail runners, or boots. Power bank. You can buy them here, or you can buy them in Spain. They're cheap. I think it's like, this cost me like $10, and it will charge my phone like a couple of times. So, oh yeah, and my buff. Love it. Yeah, 5 items. Okay, so let's go with the tips that I wish I knew before I walked my first Camino. First one, and this is not a preference. First one is to wash your clothes as soon as you can. I usually do it when I get to the albergue. I'll take a shower, and then I'll wash all my stuff: underwear, socks, t-shirt, and I will just hang it, because it usually takes a few hours to dry. And on those rainy days or cloudy days, it takes a long time. During my walk in the Primitivo, there were a couple of days that stuff that I wash and dry in the morning, so I have to wear like damp t-shirts. But as you walk and you get hotter, it's not a bad thing. But yeah, having dry and clean clothes is super nice. Second thing that not a lot of people are aware of this: in order for you to get your credential, you need to walk at least 100 kilometers. And that will happen. Most people will start in Melide, which is a little bit over 100 kilometers. So in your Credencial de Peregrino, you have plenty of space to put stamps, and you know, you can get stamps in churches, in bars. There's plenty of vendors along the way, so you can always put 2 or 3. I never run out of space, because you know, there's a lot of space in here. And so the way it works is you walk your 100 kilometers, and then you get to the office, the Peregrino office, and then they will give you your Compostela. So I got my 2 Compostelas, one from San Salvador and the other one from Primitivo. San Salvador, this one, and my Primitivo, which is also part of the Frontes. And it comes, you can buy like a tube here, so you can send it back home, or you can put this in your backpack, so you can get your Compostela in one piece. Another thing is water. So I carried 1 liter of water with me, and I purchased, I think it was the first day, another liter, just a plastic bottle, which I will reuse along the way. And there's plenty of places where you can refill your bottles. It's roughly every 5 kilometers you will find either like a restaurant, a bar, fountain. So you really don't run out of water often. There was just one instance in the San Salvador, which I ran out of water like 10 kilometers before I arrived to my albergue, which it was tough. But yeah, again, plenty of places to find water, and water is so good there. There would be maybe a few places that I would say that the water is not potable, but for the most part, you don't need to use a filter or anything. So what else? Walking. Some people might be a little bit scared of walking by themselves. I find that Spain is a very safe country, and me as a male, I've never had any problem, but talking with female friends, they never feel in danger. So I would say it's a very safe place to walk alone. And if you walk alone, you will probably end up meeting life-lasting friends. I think most people do, and it's an incredible journey. Um, so walk alone if you can, because it's going to help you. At least to me, it helped me for the first couple of days when I walked alone, uh, to meditate, think about my life, and it was incredible just meeting people. Let's see, what do I have? Yeah. Oh, stay off uh, the stages. So most people are going to walk the same stages every day. So you ended up finding the same groups along the way. And if you are concerned about finding a bed at the end of the day, if you stay in off stages, so you basically find an albergue which is in the middle of the stages, you will never have a problem finding a bed. And to me, what I found out is that the services are usually better. It's not that they treat you differently, it's just like the albergues, they tend to be newer and definitely less crowded, and you get a better night's sleep. And they're usually in a smaller town, so you get to walk and see castles and monasteries and things like that. So yeah, so those are my 5 tips. Walk alone if you can. Find a place to sleep in, not like in the routes that everybody will take, or the end stages. So just stay in between stages. Your credential, you need at least to walk 100 kilometers to get your Compostela. Then remember to wash your clothes as soon as you can. And then and the water bottle. I'm just reading my notes. And the water bottle, that you're gonna have a lot of places to refill your bottles. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful for you, and I hope you like this video, and I'll see you the next time.